So anybody that pays attention to the American Weiss metagame is going to know that today is November 1st, which means the Miku Trial Deck drops here in English. To celebrate, we're going to take a quick look at the deck and see if it's something you should be picking up and adding to your collection. Even if you've already picked the deck up and are just looking for some tips on how to play it, then stay tuned, this should be fun. So no more delays, let's get that deck list up there. Pew! If you're just looking to net deck the deck list, it's right there, thanks for watching. But for the rest of us, let's dig a little deeper. 18 level zeros, a little bit on the hefty side, but nothing too ridiculous. 8 vanilla zeros. Why would you do this? Trial decks normally come with a lot of vanilla zeros because they help fix colors, but having 4 of each is kind of pointless. You're never going to need that much green. We get 4 copies of the basic level 0 yellow assassin. I personally really like these, especially in a deck like this that doesn't really have access to suiciders. Used correctly, these are a really good way to control level 0 field advantage. We also get 2 copies of a slightly better level 0 assassin. Its effect only triggers once, so it's probably going to die during your opponent's turn, but you never want to count on your assassins living more than one turn anyway. Our level 0 support is controversially good. Paying 1 for just a 500 boost is actually pretty awful in the grand scheme of things. On the other hand though, most level 0 assists don't have any effect at all. Plus, small boosts like this help assassins do their job better. Also, the fact that you can do it repeatedly is pretty awesome too. If you can get field advantage without spending too much stock, then maybe you can consider using this effect a few times. Otherwise, it's kind of a beginner's trap, don't fall for it. Level 1 play is a lot better, and you should actually have a really good shot at getting some field control at this level. The 4 multiple vanilla, I can't. Come on, even if you like 5500 vanillas, you have to admit that having 4 of them is a little bit too much. We also get 2 copies of the 7000 vanilla, which I guess kinda makes up for it a little bit. Phoneware Miku is one of my favorite cards in the deck, and debatably the best level 1 option you have available to you. A 1 cost 6500 on level 1 is already pretty good, but the fact that it has Super Encore boosts it way above average. With all the really great boosts you have in this deck, this is ironically one of your better assassins. Unlike most yellows, this assassin can last more than 1 turn. Speaking of assassins, I'm really excited to play Assassin's Creed 4. Speaking of assassins and also saying something relevant to the Hatsune Miku Trial Deck, we have 2 copies of a level 1 green assassin. See, the strange twist to the Miku Trial Deck is every single climax has a climax combo. There's 1 on each level, each one turns Miku into an assassin, and this is the level 1. That's a pretty cool gimmick to have, but I'm just not the kind of person to rely on climax combos. Granted, if you pull it off, it's gonna kill like anything at level 1. But I'd be just as happy with the 7k beater. Lastly, we have 1 copy of the level 1 assist. This assist gives a natural 500 and 1000 to any one character you have. It's not only the best assist in the deck, but one of the best assists I've seen in a trial deck ever. And the deck only comes with 1 copy of it. What? There is no reason for this other than Bushiroad giving you the middle finger. As you might have guessed, level 2 falls a bit short. It kinda counts on you having gained some kind of advantage during level 1. Our main level 2 powerhouse is, oh my god, the level 2 8500 vanilla. I hate everything. So for 1 stock, you get a level 2 that doesn't swing for 2 soul damage, doesn't have Super Encore, and doesn't have enough power to beat any other level 2. You might as well take the 1 stock out of the card sleeve and eat it! But to be fair, in a deck like this where you're constantly boosting characters and eating up a lot of stock, having a 1 cost level 2 isn't all that bad. That still doesn't really make it good. That just means it's slightly retarded because of the metagame, and not full-on retarded like its name is Gargantia. The 2 copies of the backup we get are for level 2, and they're the 3000s. These kind of make sense here because of how much weaker our level 2 play is compared to a lot of other trial decks. Remember earlier when I was talking about climax combos? Well, the level 2 is this one here. It's a level 2 cost that's 8500 and swings for 2 soul damage. Her climax combo not only gives her another 2000 on top of the 1000 you already get from the climax, but it powers up your other characters by 2000 as well, which can lead to a lot of really good game-winning plays. All in all, this is a pretty good card, and probably the best climax combo in the deck. Also, fun fact if you haven't picked the deck up already, this card comes with 2 alternate artworks. They both do the exact same thing, but this one looks way cooler in my opinion. Our last level 2 is one copy of To the Best Stage Miku. The turn you put it in play, if you have 2 or more music characters, she gets 2,000 for the turn. It is really not very good. Although with all the boosts and stuff you have going on, she's a pretty decent assassin. For one stock, you could probably do a lot worse. Last but not least, let's take a look at Miku's finale. It's okay, I guess. Let me tell you, of all of the trial decks to not have a healing level 3, this one really, really hurts. Also, its boost effect really isn't as good as it looks. The 2000 boost is all well and good, but you normally want to be saving your stock. See, this is the point in the game where things like Encore really come into play, so you don't really want to be powering up your character so much. Besides, at level 3, your opponent's probably just putting out a bunch of zeros and suiciding them off in an attempt to win the game. So its first effect is pretty decent, and its second effect is pretty useless most of the time. All in all, a pretty disappointing finish. All is not lost though, we do get a pretty awesome event card in our deck. Having a character searcher is particularly good in a deck like this because it allows you to set up your climax combos a lot more easily. If you have a climax in your hand and you know which character combos with it, you can use this to search it out and guarantee you're going to have at least one climax combo to pull off. Alternatively, you can use it for the regular reasons, to make sure you have your back row full, to make sure you have a backup in your hand, or just to get a level 3 in your hand. Our climax cards are 2, 2, 4. Oh, whoops, we didn't use Tengaku in a climax combo. I retract my earlier statement. But still, 2k climax combos are really good for assassins. 2k for better setup and you draw a card. So I guess you could say it combos with every single card in the deck? I'm doing the best I can. Odds and Ends is also a money bag trigger. These are very common triggers used in boost decks because of how much stock you have to spend in order to keep your characters up. The cool thing about these triggers, and the thing you need to remember, is that the card you're putting from the top of your deck into your stock goes in before the climax, keeping your climax on top and increasing your chances of getting it out. As you can probably tell, the Miku Trial Deck doesn't really impress me, but all is not lost. While the Trial Deck is only really okay at best, the actual set is one of the top sets in Japan. If you don't believe me, go look up tournament reports. Miku decks top all of the time all over the world. The set is really powerful. At this point, you're probably asking yourself, well, if the set is good and the trial deck isn't that good, maybe I should just skip out on the trial deck altogether? But that's not really the case either. The trial deck is actually an excellent place to get started if you're going to become a Miku duelist. What I would actually recommend is picking up the Miku trial deck for right now, getting used to the cards, maybe learning how to climax combo and search for climax combos in your deck, and then when the full set comes out on the 15th, start buying some booster packs and make the trial deck a little more powerful. If you're looking to make the current trial deck better, here are some tips I can give you. At level 0, take out all 4 of the Blue Sky Mikus. You don't need it to fix the green in your deck because your deck has so much green in it already. As always, put in 2 more of the level 3 even though it's not that great. Level 3s are very powerful 10,000s that swing for 2 soul. That's why they're so good and why you don't want to run less than 4. Also put in 2 more of the Tricker Len. Tricker Len is not a card to be underestimated. It can give you level 0 advantage. Lastly, take out one of the future style Rin. Your level 0 is not going to be super powerful no matter what you do with it using these cards. So only run 15 level 0s and put some power elsewhere. Until you get your hands on boosters, go ahead and boost your Melancholic up by 1. At level 1, take out all 4 of the Honey Whip Miku, unless you're one of those people that really likes the 5500 vanillas. Ideally, you want to put in 2 more next to you Mikus and 2 more Phoneware Mikus. If you can't get 3 next to you Mikus, at least try to boost it up to 2. You can bring Melancholic up to a full set of 4 to compensate. If you plan on putting more of the Blackrock Shooter Climax in your deck, then go ahead and use the extras to boost up Blackrock Shooter Miku. If not, go ahead and put in some more of the Continuation of Dream Rin. At level 2, take out all 4 of the Continuation of Dream Len. Trust me, this deck doesn't need it. Bring Heartbeat Miku up to 4, and the other 2 can go where you please. Personally, I would put in 1 more To the Best Stage Miku and 1 more Miku Power, that way you have another beater and you also have really good backups. Finally, your climaxes. If you're trying to make full use of Blackrock Shooter Miku, then go ahead and boost Blackrock Shooter up to 4 and take out the 2 Tengakus. If you decided that Blackrock Shooter Miku is too random to rely on, then go ahead and just keep it the way it is. +2 soul climaxes are really good, so I would recommend just keeping the 2 Blackrock Shooters where they are. I think that's about all I have to say on the deck. Have your own thoughts on the deck, or have an idea for what you want me to do next? Go ahead and leave it in the comment section below. If you liked my analysis, the like button is right there. Also, don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on the latest Kudou news. Until next time!